We live in a system where people expect a comfortable life, affording rent, food, a phone, a car, and covering all the bills, regardless of the value they contribute. There's a growing belief that everyone deserves the same lifestyle, regardless of their job. But let's be honest. Is it realistic to expect someone working a low-skill, entry-level job with no ambition to improve to have the same lifestyle as someone who takes risks, builds valuable skills, or contributes significantly to society? Take someone working at McDonald's. They clock in, do repetitive tasks, clock out, and spend their free time on passive activities like video games. While there's nothing wrong with leisure, the reality is that they've chosen a job that requires minimal training, offers little responsibility, and doesn't create a lasting impact on society. So when rent goes up or inflation rises, can they justifiably blame the system? Data shows wages reflect the value a person brings to the economy. High-skilled jobs that require education, training, or a willingness to take risks generally offer higher pay because they contribute more to society's productivity. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median salary for high-skilled professions like engineers is far higher than that of fast food workers, which averages around $12 an hour. This wage gap reflects the skill, education, and responsibility required by each role. But here's the bigger picture. The system is designed to maintain inequality, not just in income, but in dependency. The economy thrives when large segments of the population remain in low-skill, low-wage jobs, relying on cheap goods, entertainment, and distractions. Corporations profit from this arrangement by selling consumer products that provide temporary comfort, but ultimately lead to long-term dissatisfaction. This structure isn't an accident. It's intentional. Keeping people content with low wages and distractions benefits those at the top. When people are satisfied enough to not challenge the system, but frustrated enough to constantly want more, they remain stuck in place. This prevents upward mobility and locks people into a cycle of dependency. Corporations benefit from this structure because it keeps wages low and the workforce expendable. The less skilled the job, the less bargaining power the worker has. They are more easily replaced, and their financial struggles are part of the system's design. People in low-wage jobs often rely on government assistance or social safety nets, reinforcing their dependency. Trying to break free often comes at a cost, losing benefits or risking economic security. The result? Many remain stuck, afraid to move up. Why is this system set up this way? It's simple. Dependency breeds control. People stuck in low-wage jobs are easier to manipulate because they're too focused on survival. Economic frustration rises, and people feel entitled to more than they've earned. But instead of questioning the system itself, they direct their anger at landlords, inflation, or wage inequality. They aren't encouraged to ask why their work doesn't add more value, or why they haven't developed skills to contribute more to the economy. This structure isn't just about wages. It's about maintaining a state of dependency. As long as people argue over minimum wage or rising rent, they're not questioning the system that keeps them in low-value jobs. They become cogs in a machine, never rising, never asking why they're stuck in place. And when they do complain, they're offered scapegoats, landlords, inflation, or vague concepts like capitalism without ever addressing the real issue, a system designed to keep them in a cycle of dependency. This creates a perfect storm. People feel entitled to more, yet don't push themselves to climb higher. The system keeps them in low-wage jobs while distracting them with consumer goods and entertainment. Meanwhile, those who benefit from this structure, corporations, policymakers, elites, profit from the very frustration and division they create. Breaking out of the cycle of dependency on low-skilled jobs and unhealthy products is possible, but it requires conscious effort, discipline, and a willingness to go against the grain of what's easy and comfortable. The system is set up to keep people in a rut, so escaping it means taking bold, uncomfortable actions. Here's how. Upgrade your skills. The most direct way to break out of low-skilled jobs is to build new, high-value skills. The job market rewards those who can bring something unique or valuable to the table. Whether it's learning a trade, mastering a tech skill like coding, or advancing your education, investing in yourself is key. This could mean going back to school, taking online courses, or even learning new skills through self-study. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and free resources on YouTube can provide access to knowledge that can shift you into a higher income bracket. The more specialized and adaptable you become, the less replaceable you are. Diversify income streams. Relying on a single job for income puts you in a vulnerable position, especially if it's a low-paying, low-skilled job. Diversifying your income through side hustles, freelancing, or passive income streams, like investments, online businesses, or real estate, can provide financial security and flexibility. Building multiple streams of income can also allow you to transition out of a low-skilled job more easily, giving you the freedom to pursue higher-paying or more fulfilling opportunities. The gig economy, remote work opportunities, and digital entrepreneurship have opened doors to income that weren't available even a decade ago. Take ownership of your health. Processed foods, seed oils, and cheap, unhealthy products are a trap that contributes to poor health and a lack of energy. Breaking free from this trap starts with taking control of your diet. Ditch the processed foods and focus on whole, nutrient-dense options like lean meats, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Avoid the convenience of fast food and prepare your own meals. Not only will this improve your physical health, but it'll also clear your mind, boost your energy levels, and give you the discipline to tackle bigger challenges in your life. Educating yourself on what's actually in your food, understanding the long-term harm of GMOs, seed oils, and processed junk can help you make better choices. A well-nourished body is a sharp, focused mind, and you need that edge to break out of dependency. Reject the consumerist mindset. Consumer culture teaches us that buying things will make us happy or fulfilled. But in reality, this mindset keeps people financially trapped. Instead of using your income to buy status symbols or short-term pleasures, focus on saving, investing, and building a financial safety net. Start asking yourself if you really need that new phone, car, or subscription. Minimalism and frugality may not be glamorous, but they create freedom by eliminating financial stress and giving you the resources to invest in things that matter, like education, skills, and long-term goals. Practice discipline and delay. Gratification. Breaking out of the cycle of dependency isn't easy, and it requires sacrifice. You have to be willing to put in the work today for rewards that might not come until tomorrow. Discipline is everything. Instead of spending hours playing video games or mindlessly scrolling through social media, dedicate that time to learning, building something, or taking care of your health. Small, consistent actions compound over time. Successful people are often those who've learned to delay gratification. They forego immediate pleasures for long-term gains, whether that's through savings, investment, or learning. Master this, and you gain power over your future. Surround yourself with high-ambition people. You are the sum of the people you spend the most time with. If you're surrounded by people who are stuck in the same cycle of low-skilled jobs and unhealthy habits, it'll be that much harder to break free. Find mentors, join communities, and connect with people who are striving for more. Whether it's through local business groups, online communities, or social networks, surround yourself with people who push you to aim higher and think bigger. Understand and challenge the system. Being aware of the system that's designed to keep you dependent is the first step toward breaking free from it. Understand that the system thrives on keeping people complacent, unskilled, and addicted to low-quality processed products. Once you realize this, you can start to resist. Question the narratives you're being fed by mainstream media and corporate interests. Challenge the notion that you deserve a comfortable life without putting in the effort. Instead, take personal responsibility for improving your situation. Empower yourself with knowledge. Read books, listen to podcasts, and absorb information that helps you see beyond the illusions of the consumerist trap. The more you learn about how the system works, the better equipped you'll be to navigate it and rise above it. Set clear, concrete goals. Success doesn't happen by accident. If you want to break out of dependency, you need to have a clear vision of where you want to go. Set concrete, actionable goals. Whether that's moving up in your career, starting a business, or simply building financial security. Then break those goals down into smaller, daily actions that you can take right now. Achieving even small wins consistently will build momentum and propel you forward. Learn to adapt. The world is changing rapidly, and the skills and mindsets that worked 10 or 20 years ago aren't going to cut it in today's landscape. Being adaptable and willing to change is crucial. Embrace new technology, learn new tools, and be open to shifting your approach. The people who thrive in the future will be the ones who can constantly learn, evolve, and stay ahead of the curve. Breaking out of the cycle is not just about finding a better job or eating healthier. It's about rejecting the system that's been built to keep you dependent and reclaiming control of your life. It's about putting in the hard work to develop skills, taking ownership of your health, and stepping away from the consumerist traps that drain your time and money. It's uncomfortable, it's tough, but the reward is freedom. The choice is yours. Will you break out or stay stuck?